we are on my bike. This one has a flex bar on it already. It was too narrow, so I'm going to replace it with a wider one. So I'm going to take this one out. Now we slide off the handle and the clutch. Again, on the stock bar, it's going to be a little wider. If you cannot just slide it off, leave it on. We'll get to it later. Just hang it there and move on to the other side. Right side, same thing, T8, bolt underneath. Let's get that one out. When it's out, you can remove this plastic cap. This will reveal underneath another nut to unscrew so you can take off the top part, like so. This will reveal the bolt that is through the handlebar. Replace it or unscrew it with T15. Now you should be able to move your entire assembly off the bar. Again, if you're working with the stock, the bar is too wide to slide it off. Leave it until we unscrew the bar and you can wiggle it around. So we're ready to take off the handlebar. Because we use the Rox risers, we don't have Torx bolts here like you have on the original handlebar mount, so we use a regular Allen wrench. Hard to reach in case you don't have enough leverage this way, just use some pliers and create the leverage you need to unbolt. Here we go. Alrighty, back again. We're ready to install the handlebars. Important thing here is that the stock handlebars are 1 1/4 inch, whereas the Flexx handlebar is 1 1/8. So you need shims, or a reducer, as Rox calls it, that reduces the size to 1 1/8. When you order your bars from Fast Company, make sure you talk to Cole. He can help you out with these shims. So we're going to place them here for now. This is just going to be a simple install to find your most comfortable position on this bike with these bars. The bar is installed now in the position that I prefer it in. Sit on the bike, feel how it works for you, and I'm going to install the controls back on to see where to drill the holes. To have a little help are these markings here that are the distance from the end of the handlebar, the stock handlebar, to where the stock holes are. So on this line and on this line is where somewhere the holes are going to be drilled. Slide these on, slide this on. Somewhere here is where the hole is. We're going to slide this to where the markings are. Your key point is here at the end of the bar. You need about 2 millimeters for your grip to end prior to the end of this bar. Same on this side. Slide this on. The bolts are in this housing, so we're going to slide it up to that line. Also here, keep 2 millimeters from the grip end to the bar. Alright, so here we're on the bike. This is where I'm going to be at. This is how I'm going to be. This is a comfortable position. 2 millimeters on the end. Make sure your controls are aligned properly. We've already marked your distance from the end of the bar where it should be now. With these markings that we're going to make in a second, you will know where you want to be horizontally. So the controls are about right. Bear in mind you can overthink these things. Now we're going to mark where the hole should be drilled. And once we do the other one on the other side, so we know where to expect the drill to come out. When we've done that, check to see if the markings are correct. I got this one right. I got this one right. Now to the other side. We need to find the position here. Just a surprise where it ends up. See if the markings are there. Gotcha. Now we have our markings. Everything comes off again. And this side. We're going to detach the bar and go drill. We have arrived at our drilling station. So let's give this a go. Again, you can overthink these things. Best is to just do it. The bar is drilled. Let's reinstall. Just hang tight. We'll still be moving it around. Start with this one. Slide it on. Same with the other side. Right on. All right, so the controls are on. Let's see how we did with drilling. Let's check the other side, where we're at. It's a thing of beauty. Put these screws back in on the left side. We'll be done. Bang! Solid. Now to the next side. Okay, right side. I lined the hole. Done. This one goes back up. To get the top to the base. And the base to the top. All right. Cool. So now we attach the controls. Personal preference, important here. Stock is about flush between 16 and 10 degrees from the bar. That's where the levers are. It really doesn't matter much. It's pretty much how you want it. This is so good. Normally the stock takes this torque wrench, which is a T30. Other side. And we're good to go. So we're installing the bar ends now. Here, also an important thing, why you should talk to Cole when you get this. The BMW inserts that they sell with the Flexx Handlebar are not the right diameter for the 2014 or the liquid cooled BMW. So they need to put a different thing in with a different screw, and then it fits perfectly. So let's see how perfectly it fits. It fits pretty perfectly. Next one. That goes through. Solid. Now the mirrors. $14mm. Check. Other side.
Ready.
On the other side. Done. We do a final setup of the bar. This is all good. Because of course in the process of the installation we move it around a bit and we want those shimmies out of the way. There it is. The Flexx Handlebar 2014 GS liquid cooled. Les pièces de résistance. La pièce. Something with the pièce. Flexx Handlebar by Fesco.